Yo, what's good in the hood, US history family? So here's what you need to do to get credit on your project. So first thing that you need to do, log into Schoology. Then once you go to the US history course, I need you to open the folder that says Unit 2 Photography as Resistance. Then you go to the green folder that says Authentic Performance Task number 2 Photographic Essay, and then there's an assignment within it that says Photographic Essay. All right. Once you're in there, there's a link to the essay template that I want you to use to be able to finish off your essay. All you need are your photographs and your essay. Now, here's the deal. I understand that we are in the time of coronavirus, so I'm making options for you. You can either take the 6 photos that I asked you to take, or you can find 15 photos from current magazines or news publications. So ideally, the plan was that you were supposed to have already taken 6 photographs illustrating one area of privilege or disadvantage, oppression, and resistance within American society, right? And so we looked at examples of this in class, right? So the example that I'm showing you right now is one from Jeremy from last year when he was looking at poverty as a system of oppression. I get it. So times are tough, and so not everyone can go out into the community anymore, right? So what I'm allowing you to do is to find 15 images from different publications. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Here you see an image of a homeless individual. Now, this is part of an article that's about homeless individuals and how they're currently, right now, taking the worst hit from the coronavirus. So, if you choose to not take your own photos, you would need to find 15 images all around the same topic that you will then need to bring into your photo essay. If you choose this option, you will need to analyze more photographs than you did if you were taking the photos yourself. So the essay template can be broken down into like 3 main sections. The first is the introduction, right? So within the introduction, I'm asking you to start off with a strong hook or opening statement, something that's going to grab the attention of the reader, right? Then I need you to make a clear thesis statement, right? So I want you to say something about the disadvantaged group in America that you're talking about, whether that's homelessness, whether that's racism, whether that's sexism, whether that's ableism, whatever you're choosing to focus on. I need you to make a statement about what it is and why it's wrong in America. And then I want you to come up with some map statements, kind of talking about the 3 main topics: the historical context, the problem as it stands right now, and then the images that you chose to take. Right. Next, you're going to go into the first body paragraph. And the first body paragraph is important because it's setting up the historical context, right? So now these are the case studies, right? So I had you look at Jacob Riis, I had you look at Dorothea Lange, and I had you look at Gordon Parks, right? You can choose any of those 3 to use as your focus, but I want you to write at least 5 sentences describing their work and the historical disadvantage that they were covering, right? I want you to take one of their photos and I want you to look at it in this analysis, right? So you'd have to go back to your previous case study assignments to be able to pull from that. So next is the second body paragraph. And in this paragraph, I want you to be taking a look at what are the issues that are currently facing the group that you've chosen to focus on, right? So if you're looking at racism, what's currently going on in the world, right? If you're looking at immigration, what's currently going on in the world? If you're looking at poverty, right? There's a lot of different data sets or information that you can pull from. But I really just want you to come up with at least 4 sentences of talking about how disadvantage impacts the group of people, right, on a regular daily basis. Then from there, you're going to go into your third and fourth body paragraphs. And this is where I want you to start analyzing your photos, right? So I want you not only to describe the image, but I also want you to break down how they meet some of the rules that we covered in photography, looking at rule of thirds, looking at balance, right? Um, Opting to take photos from online, you need to analyze not only 2 images, but you need to do 5. So there's 3 additional paragraphs for you that you would need to complete. So that would be 5 body paragraphs just analyzing images. So last piece. So the final thing that I want you to do is I want you to conclude by coming up with a proposition. What should we do to try to change this area of oppression, right? What laws could be created? What things could people do socially that would improve things? But really, what is your take on how we should make this better? All you got to do is upload your photos, finish that typing, and then that's it.